Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Quick look here again at SwftCoin, seeing what's going on. We're going to double check this one. We're going to draw out some new fibs and just kind of get back on track here. Thank you. Again, I think it was Matilda for requesting I cover this. Sorry for the delay, of course. Had a lot of stuff going on this week. More personal, but yeah, that's just kind of how life goes, right? You roll with it. So thanks so much for your patience. We'll go ahead and get this charted out here for you. And what we're going to do is we're just going to draw out some new fibs. We're going to look at some larger time frames here, draw out some candlestick closures just to get some perspective on roughly where these levels are at. And then quickly note a couple of other things here with some key level supports and resistances. Really, this is a big part of charting, essentially, just kind of understanding where the massive, or more so the monthly, weekly, or daily candlestick closures are at, just before we get perspective on where we're heading here. So I hope you can learn something today. If you do want to become a better trader, again, cryptocash.tech is the website, link down below. All right, folks, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at the daily time frame. First things first, we look at our moving averages to double check a few things, and pretty straightforward. We're above all moving averages. This is actually fantastic. Even with that retracement here recently, SwftCoin came back down to bounce off that most recent 20-day SMA. So right there at about what, 0.0058, that is effectively the area of support where that moving average is hanging out there. We can see that's really close to a previous day close as well. So we can presume that that will work as a support level if the price action ends up pulling back. Okay, so again, that's just something to kind of think about there. Big picture, it helps to know those areas because you can oftentimes take profit or consider stop losses above or below those levels, and it really helps out a lot. Take a look here at the moving averages. We can see, or correction, the RSIs, and otherwise we can see money flow index is very high. That's extremely, extremely important. High MFI implies the price action is going to be able to sustain itself. Same thing here as well with the traditional RSI, right between 50 and 70, it's the right place to be. We're looking for a second stochastic swing to the upside here as well. And MACD is tentatively diverging, but hasn't fully yet. So really, when you look at all those things combined, they're mostly bullish. There's a couple of telling signs here. We might see a shift in momentum soon, but that doesn't really, it doesn't really tell us too much just yet, considering the overall sense, because the daily time frame, again, take it with a grain of salt. It's absolutely one of those things that's not 100% distinct as far as determining what the averages are. I think the 4-hour time frame is better for that. Anyways, before we transition over to the 4-hour time frame, we can see here at this level at roughly 0.0062. This is an area of support based on volume. So we see the most amount of interest buying this area in the last, how long has this been? Roughly about a month's worth of trading, March 5th to April 5th. Okay, so again, really cool stuff there in that sense, just helping us understand we're on the right side of the tracks. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, we're above all moving averages. We are coming down back towards 50 in the RSI, but stochastic's trying to swing up. Money flow index is high. This right here, folks, this green line is the most important thing here, letting us know that we should be able to sustain this price point if the price ends up, just say Bitcoin dumps, for example. I'm confident this would retrace, but it would still hold up fairly strong because there's a lot of money flowing into the coin. And in order for the price to drop hard, it would need to see a lot of money flowing out of the coin, right? Sometimes that's not going to be enough. With that in combination with the fact that people believe this 0.0062 is a good level to buy in, there's a good chance that we're going to see a lot of buying pressure here if the price pulls back. Okay, so again, all good things there to be on top of that. We take a look, of course, at this situation here with the MACD. It's diverging, but hasn't fully diverged yet, so nothing really to see there. So again, we can summarize 4-hour time frame is looking pretty bullish as well. The hourly time frame is another thing I like to look at. This kind of confirms a few key factors here. First of all, looks like the conversion line and the baseline are pretty much parallel with each other. That's not a great sign for taking a confident long position. Lagging span's also within the price action, and if and when it becomes free, it'll be below the price. And then of course, the cloud itself is above the price. So this is what happens when Bitcoin is a complete mess. Okay, because again, Bitcoin's been ripsawing up and down very fast, very quick. And a lot of altcoins are knee-jerk reactions. While this one isn't as terrible as most, we can still see in the charts how messy these Ichimoku cloud is, and that's just a confirmation letting us know that no trade is the best trade right now. So I know you're probably here like, oh dang it, I want to know what direction it's going to go. I mean, it has bullish indications, and the likelihood of the price going up is greater than it going down. And of course, we can summarize that a really nice support at 0.0062. Based on not only recent candlestick closures, but volume profile. Those are all positive things. However, when we see the price action right here, right now, this is not a clean setup. This is not something that you want to trade into. You want to wait for confirmation. Confirmation to me, again, comes in a lot of different ways. We could draw out some lines here and effectively understand that we are ascending fairly positive. In other words, we got a nice little ascending trend line here. And this is a pretty good situation. So hypothetically, if we can continue to maintain this, we should be in good shape to be able to see the price action continue higher. Because again, a lot of these ascending patterns here, they tend to work out to the upside. Okay. Again, statistical probability the price goes up then down. But once more, this is not a clean setup for entry, and I prefer just to kind of wait for the price to, at the very least, sustain itself at the current level. We need the price to hypothetically go up and over, and this would be a much better entry there at about 0.0068, 0.0069. Preferably when we close above 0.007, that would be the ultimate entry. Okay, again, a bullish back test. In other words, price goes up, comes down, that's where you get in because it usually launches from there. That's what we're looking for. So again, those are just some good little setups you want to try to pay attention to between now and then. Patience is paramount. I'm trying to reiterate that to my community here. Be patient, folks. Even with good confirmation, the market's so crazy and weird right now that it's almost best just to kind of hang tight for the next couple of weeks. Because again, in 2 weeks here, we're going to have the Bitcoin halving. Generally, the consensus is the price is going to go up on most things moving forward from there. I have a speculation we're going to see a similar repeat of the Bitcoin ETF where they dump the market leading into it, or right as soon as it happens, everybody's going to be in a state of disbelief. And then, of course, once that all occurs, the price just shoots up from there. Either way, something something to think about again. Is this all foolproof? No, it's just speculation based on being in the market for 20 plus years. And again, just to clarify, somebody asked me that, I was like, no way, you couldn't be in the crypto for 20 years. No, of course not. I've been in traditional markets for a very long time, and I've been trading crypto for quite a few as a result of just enjoying the 24-hour trading opportunities. Okay. All right, folks, thanks again so much for watching. Make sure you check out, again, before you go, do me a favor, like the video, comment below if you can, and obviously subscribe if necessary if you find benefit. Love to hear it. And obviously you want to trade with the best exchange, Bitunix, link down below. Nice benefit rewards if you use my link to register. I do look forward to working with you one way or the other. Thanks again to my community members for an awesome experience. And if you want to become one yourself, cryptocash.tech is the site, link down below. We've also got a Discord, Telegram, and Twitter. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks again for your time. Bye-bye.